Hello, I'm Walt Falconer, and we are spacewalking in Hollywood, California. What do you think about the space program in general?
I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's scary to me, but for the people that's brave, it's cool.
Why is it scary?
Because like they're going all the way out there. You don't know what's gonna happen. So.
I think it's a great program. I think it's one of those programs that there's always been a leader in the program, either Russia or Asia or us, in the United States. But it's interesting to find and see how each country sends their information up to space and how they use it. I know we've had some issues over the last 10, 15, 20 years with our program and set us back for about 10 years or so. I know that with different things that happen. But I think it's one of those things where as long as the money's spent wisely, and we also have our money spread out for other things on Earth as well as up in the sky, I think it's a good balance. I think it's always interesting to find out what's out there, because a lot of things came from NASA, as you know, that we use every day on Earth.
I certainly think it's a great program that we need to do as much as we can to further the advances that have already taken place and try to get as much information as we can about what's out there. I mean, we're standing not far from the Star Trek square behind me, where you got, everything Shatner did for space advances and a lot of great work there. So certainly there's a lot to follow up on.
Well, if it's somewhat like the cockfight between the Russians and the Mars landing, then I'm against it. But if it's to help people out in the long run, I'm for it. No problem.
Space program, I think, I think it's wonderful for people because it's great to discover a new planet and new things and to see the Earth from the sky.
I think it's just wonderful. It's just amazing what they can do to get up there to start with, and what they do find up there and what they will find. I think it's just, I'd love to take a trip up there.
Well, I think it's a good idea to be having a space program, because that gives an insight into what the outer world is from an outer perspective, and I really think it will help in finding out if there is life beyond the world. Yeah.
My opinion of it is that it's good in terms of global warming and information that we gather from that. Certain, films and things like that have come out recently, and I think that's very important. That's an important issue for us to kind of be more informed about.
Well, the space program, I think, has always been something that we need to endeavor upon, but I don't see very much action at this point. I think there should be more exploration.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think we should explore it a little bit more. I mean, going up there, once a year, taking a couple of people, I'm ready for teams to go up, as far as maybe more than one ship, just to see what's out there.
Well, NASA's getting ready to celebrate its 50th anniversary of the space program.
All right.
So when you think over the last 50 years, what stands out in your mind as the most significant event?
The most significant event? Marketing-wise, I'd say the Man on the Moon, just because, they hyped it up so much. But the most significant, I think, is going from the Apollo-type shuttle to our shuttles now. The Apollo capsule to the shuttles that we have now.
Landing on the moon was definitely a good thing to do, and now the Mars mission looks pretty good and impressive as well. So yeah, I think if we do find water and life on Mars, it'll be a good invention. Yeah.
Of course, walking on the moon.
Yeah, on the moon. And then the space shuttle, when the one that didn't get a chance to make it, that took off, I always think about that. Yeah.
Probably landing on the moon, but I guess that's before my time, but it's still, that's probably what's been more publicized. And
The walk on the moon. Was obviously a landmark in space travel, so to speak, in that kind of a program.
The only thing I remember is like when I was in the 8th grade and a ship exploded and everyone died. That's the only thing I remember. Yeah, that was sad.
And what would you like to see NASA accomplish in the next 50 years?
Really see what's more on the moon, and then when they go to Mars, see what really is there. And I'm sure that we're not the only planet that there's living people on there. And I think it's going to be amazing. Who knows, we may have to move up there one day, eh?
I think finding life on Mars and space shuttles, taking people up onto the viewing the space will be a yeah, I think that's going to be a good thing to do.
More information, like given back to us on how to prevent global warming and what we can do about it.
Maybe you guys can fix a way for us to live on the moon.
Would you like to go to space someday?
Well, why not? Yeah, if I have that much money, I definitely would like to.
Okay.
Sure. Sign me up. We're leaving today?
Okay.
I know I'll never see it in my lifetime.
Okay.
You
No,
know,
I don't think I see it in mine.
but
No.
it would be something that I would dream about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
on vacation.
Vacation.
But that'd be cool. A lot of my friends back at home would say, a space pirate.
That's it for spacewalking. See you around the planet.